So what happened from your perspective? Because I don't remember the stuff that she was talking about, but then again, half the time I was focused on the zombie,
Yeah.
and the only time I remembered anything before the escalation between you and Rissa was basically the cop talking to us.
Okay. From my perspective, TLDR, she pulled up. I don't know who she is because she doesn't look like herself. I don't recognize her voice because I don't speak to her. And regardless, wouldn't matter to me anyways because I wasn't even being fucking that rude in my opinion. Now, she said to Mace, "You shouldn't get out of the car. There's a zombie." And then I thought it was funny because she's in a go kart, and I'm like, and what you told me that the zombie throws cars. So I go, "Huh, you're not even in a car, lady." Ha 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 ha. So then she starts ramming us because she didn't like that I said that. And then she's like, "Rah, rah, rah." That was like, she instantly got irritated by that and then started ramming us. And then the cop tells
What did
her,
she say? What did
I
she
don't
say?
even remember because I was trying to ignore it because I was trying to not fucking, I'm like, I'm not engaging with this. So I stopped paying attention to her. I don't know what she said after that. I stopped engaging. I didn't keep talking to her after that. We started talking just about the zombie and ignoring her. Okay, and then the cop tells her and says, "Rissa, you should be careful because the cop mentioned how the zombie throws vehicles like Hulk." And then tells her, "You should be careful because if it gets to you, out of everyone, you'd probably be the most fucked." And then she goes, "No, I think I'll be fine." And so then I was just like, "Ooh, we might see you in ICU." It wasn't a threat. It wasn't me being an asshole. It was just like a, ooh, because she's in a fucking go-kart and there's a zombie that throws vehicles. God forbid. And then she starts going, "Who the fuck's in the back seat? Who keeps talking like that? Who has an attitude?" You guys don't say anything. You guys then change the subject, talk about other shit, and then she's like, "No, seriously, who is that in the back seat?" And then I think you said Mason. And she's like, "No, the girl. Who's the girl?" Even though she knows it's me. She just wants to confirm it's me.
She doesn't know it's you.
That's what you say, but I don't know. Because why have I, in the last however long, heard things about how she doesn't like me and she said this and this about me and she said this and that about me when I don't even fucking talk to this lady. But yet she has apparently things to say about me. So it's just a little, you know. But sure, we could pretend that she doesn't know who the fuck I am or anything. But if that's the case, even more reason to why this is fucking stupid. And so then that's whenever she said it, because she kept pressing, and I go, "It's fucking Gabby. What's your problem?" or whatever. And then she's like, "Why do you have an attitude?" I said, "I didn't have an attitude until now, because now you're making me have a fucking attitude because of how you and whatever, blah, blah, blah." And then she's like, "Well, I think you have an attitude." And I said, "Well, that's your opinion." And she's like, "I like my opinion." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Like, that's really it. And then we drove away.
Now, Tony, do you want to tell Gabby what Rissa said?
Basically, a similar story. It's just that your the way you were delivering your tone and everything seemed like you were coming at her. It wasn't a joking tone to her.
Okay, but again, why do you have to then press me and be like, "Who's that in the backseat? Who is that?"
Because she's a gang member, and when people are disrespectful to her, the way she
Oh my
perceives
God,
it,
bro.
she has to press on.
Okay, well, I didn't know
If somebody
that
talked to
about
you
her,
sideways,
so.
she's
Well, yeah, if somebody talked to you sideways, it'd be a different story. But like, I'm pretty sure you guys know Gabby enough to the point that
we
you
know
guys
Gabby. She
know.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
the
but
problem.
again, that's where.
Okay, well, let
why
me
the
ask you
fuck
guys
didn't
this,
you
right?
guys
In your
defend
guys'
me while we were
perspective,
there?
in your guys' perspective, the way that Gabby said it, was it in like a joking tone or was she serious?
To us, we
'Cause
know it's joking, but after listening to Rissa's perspective on it, and then knowing how that tone, if we don't have context, is gonna sound rude, even sarcastic. That's the problem with sarcasm. Sometimes it's a double-edged sword.
Oops.
I mean, I get it. You know,
I get that, but
I'm
at the
trying to
same
play
time,
devil's
I don't
advocate here.
understand why it's like we get in a situation like that. You apparently know her well enough and you say it's your friend, so why are you not telling your friend, "It's just Gabby, she doesn't mean anything, blah, blah, blah." Or, "It's okay, it's just Gabby." Or, "It's okay, it's this." Or,
Because
"Oh, no
I was
worries,
the one that
this."
said that was Mace, because I thought she was talking about Mace.
Okay, but then whenever we're clearly, like, It doesn't. But yeah, but then you still leave and before even saying anything and let her fester and make up her own fucking things in her head as to what this was.
What do you mean? We literally just sat there. I was like, all right, we go chase the zombie now because we just sat there in silence after conflict. Like,
I know, but it's just the way that you sounded afterwards. You made it seem like it was obvious that she would get upset or something.
It's not
like,
that we're choosing
well,
Rissa over
no, I know,
Gabby.
but
It's
what
that
I'm
we're
trying to say-
preventing any issues with the besties because earlier this week, Reggie was talking to us about not starting stuff with the besties.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I know.
now that's
it's
fine.
More
But
so
then
like in the middle of
why are
everything,
Ollie
right?
and
Because
Hugh-
like I would go to war. I would literally go to war for every single person here, no matter the circumstance, right? Whether if it was stupid or not, right? That's just the kind of person that I am. Like I'm not sitting here picking and choosing. Is what I'm trying to get at, you know? Because that's what it feels like. Or maybe maybe from your guys'
I don't
perspective
argue.
is a bit different, right? Because you guys seem to have
But
more
it's not
information than
like
I do.
we would be going to war with an equal gang. That's the issue. We all
Well, yeah,
know the
but
besties are.
win or lose, you still stood on business at the end of the day, right?
Tony, you take it away, please.
that entire thing with discussion with Reggie is the fact that we're still recovering from a lot of things. You're recovering financially. We're still owe a lot of people money right now, right? Because right now
Okay.
Benji's not around. Just consider that 10 mil not there right now because Benji's not around. And
Okay.
at this point, like the last thing we need is a war where we're still trying to recover shit. We're still trying to do more gang jobs to get.
We're
shit
talking
done.
about war, and there's fucking.
We're trying to do more jobs to get the funding up.
Can we
but-
leave? Can we just leave? The cops, the zombies
Yeah.
probably near.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is, I know you guys maybe don't know this, so I'm not saying this against you, so please don't like get defensive, but for like Ollie and Hugh allegedly, I didn't hear it on the radio, but allegedly are saying like, but she does a lot of stuff for the city. A,
It's
why
not
does
about
that matter?
who,
And B,
it's not about
so
what
have
she
I.
does. It's
So then
about
what?
who she is and who she is affiliated with. The last thing we want, I don't know if you heard not the panic, but like the emphasis on the fact that she's part of the Besties and she wants to start something over it. And I don't know about you, Gabby. Were you there when Ray wanted to start shit over it? Were you there when Cypress wanted to start shit over it? You weren't there to pay the cost with us. And the last thing I want to do is have people get sent out, like Hugh, Ollie, Ivan over some shit that, quite frankly, a lot of us aren't going to be able to fight back on. Or not fight back, but like pay the price for it, Especially in the situation after having that conversation with Reggie about the fact that we're building back up right now and that we should just keep these things at the back of our mind and we wait for a get back when we're in the position to do so.
Okay, but I still don't understand how this is now my fault because somebody got offended by me just being myself.
Because you doubled down at the end of it, didn't you? Did you not?
I told her
Before
I
we
didn't
drove
have
off?
an ad because I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't know who she's affiliated with. I don't know about a parent situation that we apparently had. I don't know that because somebody's upset at me that it's gonna cause a fucking war. That's stupid. Why the fuck would I think that? Why would I think
She said it was
that a
Rissa every
normal
time.
conversation? I don't know what she does. Last thing I knew about her is she fucking worked at a food stall. I don't give a fuck about Rissa enough to know what she does, who she is, or anything. So why would that matter?
It doesn't matter
to
what
me?
the fuck she does or who she is. It's the fact who
It
she's
apparently
affiliated
does.
with.
Exactly. I don't know who she's affiliated with because I don't fucking talk to her or know her enough. Hello? And again, you didn't say anything. Emmy didn't say anything. We just pretended like nothing happened and drove away. So why the fuck is this now oh, Gabby, you doubled down. Did you say anything? No. Did you defend
No,
me?
because you already doubled
Did
down
you
before we
defuse?
left.
Okay, yeah, it's my fault. It's fine. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say? And what? I go say sorry to her? Then what? We still go to war? Who fucking, like, what? What? Like, what the fuck is the solution here? Is she gonna accept an apology or is it gonna take her to shoot me? Fucking let her shoot me then. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm just coming from like we're just doing damage control. Not that you are in the wrong, but that she took it that way.
Okay, and again, do I apologize? And then what? Is that actually gonna solve things or is she still gonna be butthurt about it and wanna do something?
Well, if she's butthurt about it, then we have to deal with it. Like we can't do anything else.
Yeah, how
We
do
have
we
to
deal
wait-
with it then, you know?
So I proposed to her that you guys haven't talked on. You tell your side, and basically try to make her understand you were trying to be rude. It's just a joke that never fucking flew off. Because that's how it always seems like to me. You're being sarcastic, but unfortunately, for some people that don't know you, they take that sarcasm as disrespect. Without that context, because it seems like both sides missing context to how people act. So that's why this shit fucking spiraled the way it did.
Oops.
I'm just throwing this out there though. Before I even met Gabby or knew who she was, and the way she was cracking jokes around me when I first met her, bro, like I already kind of knew her demeanor. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think it takes a genius to know that Gabby was just joking around.
And again, as much as she's saying that maybe that she doesn't know who I am, I have heard her say specific things that she thinks about me in the past where I've barely interacted with this woman, but she had some strong opinions and she was good friends with Cal, and Cal talked about me to her all the time, and they hung out quite often. She knows who I am. So she can pretend like
When
she
was the last
doesn't.
time she talked to Cal?
I don't know. That doesn't matter. The point, it doesn't matter because they hung out enough to where it's not like a, oh, suddenly we don't know who the fuck Gabby is. It doesn't matter. The point is that she's just gonna get mad to get mad, and she has had a problem with me before. So it could be related. It could not be. But regardless, why, like,
We can only do what's in her face. I don't know what the speculation about shit from a year ago, right? Because like in that sense, if she expected to know her from you, she shouted her name when Mace was talking back to her, saying, "Lady, calm down." She yelled multiple times, "It's Rissa Berry, it's Rissa Berry."
yeah, I
So
didn't,
then
and I
if
said I
you're
don't know
holding
what
her
you're
to
saying.
that standard,
Because I said I don't know what that is because I literally couldn't understand what she was saying. Like, actually, genuinely, did not know what she was saying. And she kept saying that, and then I was like, what is she even saying? But apparently she was saying her name, and I was like, I don't know what that is. So yeah, maybe I said that, but because I didn't
and I
understand
also
what she was
shouted
saying.
that it's me.
Oh my
You
god.
know, when I was talking to her, I saying it's me. That's the.
You cannot argue with Tony. Okay, so what do you want from me?
Okay,
I
in
don't get
Gabby's
it. Like, do you want me to
defense,
say sorry
Tony,
or
I
not?
literally told you I didn't even clue in that it's Rissa till the end. We're just saying it was a misunderstanding on both sides, and we want you guys to talk. If it escalates from there, then there's nothing else that we can do, and that happens. It escalates, whatever. But then, if it doesn't have to escalate, then it doesn't have to escalate, as long as you guys talk about both of your sides with each other.
Wait, so she already agreed to a meeting?
She'll consider it, but I'm trying to make sure that we don't go into it heated if they're gonna sit down and talk. Because if you're this adamant about Gabby, it's just probably end up bad anyway. So I don't know if you're open to hearing her side or anything like that.
I'm
I don't
fine
know if
with
she's
hearing
open to
her
your
side. I guess my frustration more so comes from the fact that you guys didn't do shit. You didn't say anything. You, whenever it confronts me, it's like, oh my god, Gabby, that's my friend. And then it turns into, well, she does so much for the city. So it obviously feels more like,
Okay, don't put what Ollie and
we
them say
didn't
onto
say
me.
that.
I
That's
know,
We
but
didn't
they
say
said
shit
on
like
the
that.
I
radio.
get that you didn't say that part, but you did say, well, it's my friend. I was like, well, then why wouldn't you tell your friend, if this is actually your friend, why wouldn't you tell her something and defend me, who's also supposedly your friend?
Because they didn't know what the fuck was going on with you between you guys. By the time the cop left, all of a sudden shit just blew up in my face. I was like, the fuck? And then you said what you said. I was like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to go backtrack from that? It's a little too heated. 'Cause I'm dealing with what was in front of me, and all of a sudden, once the comms go off, and then we were looking for the zombie, you guys in the back already had your little exchange.
Okay, but whenever she kept asking, who is that? Who is that? No, I'm talking about the girl. And then nobody said anything. You changed subject. Like, it's fine. It's just, why were we ignoring her when she was saying that? Because she was clearly upset, and why was she, if you know that she kept saying it's Rissa Berry, but you apparently knew she was saying that, so why didn't you think anything then? Like, I'm not trying to press you, I just don't get it. Like, it doesn't,
I don't know. At that time, I thought you'd speak up.
Okay, so then now you just admitted that you knew that she was having a problem with me in particular, and you didn't defend me, knowing.
No,
Yes,
I took
you
it at
just
face
said
value when
that.
some. No, I took it at face value when she asked it. In the moment, I took it at face value when she asked, "Who is that?"
And
I
that
thought
was
she was talking about me.
Okay,
And
yeah,
then
I
she
know,
was
but if
asking
she kept
about
saying
you.
the Rissa
I
Bear
thought
thing,
that was your cue to say your name.
Oh my
If you're gonna
God.
talk shit, at least say who you are.
I did, but again, like, why? If you know that she's gonna get upset because she's your friend, and you know
I
that
didn't
she's
know
gonna
she
get
was gonna say
upset.
she was asking who the fuck it was. I didn't know she was talking about you at first.
Oh my god.
To be honest,
then I thought
just
that she was
thought the
talking about the
whole
people-
thing was awkward, and I didn't think anything would escalate. But then it escalated.
Yes, I just thought it was fucking weird vibes. I was like, why are you being fucking weird? Is what I asked her, because she's being fucking weird. Because it's weird. Like, I'm sorry, but most people don't. Yeah, I understand. Like, people, not everyone has to like me. I don't have a problem with that. That's not even the fucking issue. The issue is that, like, most people don't react like that, or at least can understand to a certain extent, or talk shit back, not cause a whole fucking bigger issue and escalation involving people who don't give a fuck and shouldn't give a fuck about a little tiny fucking whatever the heck it's called. Not confrontation, but you know what I'm saying? Like, a little quarrel. Okay? Most people don't have these big fucking strong reactions to involve a bunch of people. You know how many people I've talked shit to and said things to? Like, actual, like, things that were actually rude? This was not rude. In comparison. But nothing's happened. Because most people have their fucking head on straight. At least a little bit. Or they can then just have a personal thing where they themselves have a personal little beef with somebody without it making it everybody else's fucking problem.
So, I mean, like I said earlier, bro, I understand both sides, you know. I get it. I'm not leaning towards one side or the other. Like, I'm more so like whatever happens, you know, I'll probably, you know, be there to fucking deal with it, which, like I said, it is what it is at the end of the day for me. Now, obviously, you guys, right? You guys are looking for a solution, right? So why don't you guys set up that whole, like, you know, meeting with fucking Rissa, you know, have everybody come and see where it goes.
Yeah. I'm saying that you guys should just meet up, have a sit down, and basically talk it out. This all stemmed from a misunderstanding. I don't know what this whole like cow thing or what she thinks, what
I
you
don't
think.
even want to bring that up, so please don't bring that up. But my
She
problem
didn't
is,
bring that up. That's the thing.
I'm not saying she did. Oh my god. Like, I feel like you don't ever fucking listen to what I say and then you just argue. Like, this happens all the time. Like, I said, please don't bring that up. I didn't say she brought it up. I said, please don't.
I'm not going to bring anything up because you guys can have a sit down and talk about what happened then and there. And keep it about then and there.
Exactly. That's what I'm asking. It's like, can we please just keep it to this one situation? Do not bring up anything else because I don't want to talk about that stuff.
Well, I'm not bringing up anything because that conversation is for you guys to have.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to bring it up, so please don't be the one to do it, is what I'm asking. That's
I'm
it.
not.
But also, I don't think it's smart for us to have this conversation today. Not even just because of it being potentially heated, but the fact that we don't have Reggie. We don't have Chico. I get that we should be able to handle certain things on our own, but what if something does happen? And what if, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want it to become a big blow-up thing.
So what happens when Future and Forehead wakes up then? What happens when Megan
Bro,
wakes up
if
then?
Future and Forehead wake up, what do you mean? Like, right now? In the next hour? 2 hours?
Or if we wait for Council to wake up tomorrow, then, you know.
Then we tell them, hey, we want to wait until, like, Council gets here. At least. It's just us. We're not trying to fucking cause a huge issue. Can we wait? Then just say that. Why can't you say that? Like, are these people fucking brain dead?
I don't know. Maybe because Future and them would love to have smoke with us because they always had a history of issues with us. Maybe because.
So then why would we go there if that's... Do you see how that would be dumb of us to go there if they are already wanting to do something and cause problems, so then we go there and handle that ourselves?
That's why we squash it now?
Oh my god.
I think we're just trying to squash it ourselves, and if we can't, then we'll say, can we talk about it again tomorrow when our higher ups are around? And then we'll have a bigger meeting about it, if it leads to that.
Okay, and if... Oh my god. I guess, but if it leads to that right now, then what? I'm not gonna wake up until like an hour or two ago tomorrow. And then you guys have to deal with it, and I'm not even there to say whatever it is of what actually happened, and it's just gonna be fucking the game of telephone?
No, we won't tell them what happened. We'll be like, Gabby wants to be the one to tell you guys what happened. You have to wait for her to wake up.
Okay, but if Forehead or whoever the fuck the other people
There's
are...
so many what ifs. I don't know what
I
you
know,
want from
I'm just
me.
saying I don't think it's smart for us to just go like, okay, yeah, unless it's literally, because if it's turning into this big thing where all these people are involved for no fucking reason, if it was literally just a me and her thing, which is what it should have been, and by the way, I've been in fucking Lemonless this whole time, she could have called me by now, if it was actually meant to be a one-on-one thing and it's not that big of a deal.
The one-on-one thing is something I'm trying to set up to prevent it from getting bigger than what it is. We're trying to have a sit down and just squash this shit on the spot.
Why hasn't she called me yet?
Because
Why-
Because
I'm the one
Tony's
that
the
told her
one
I'm the one
setting it
setting
up.
it up.
Oh my god.
Tony's trying to set it up so it doesn't escalate. It's not that Rissa is the one initiating it.
So then why don't you guys just set it up then?
Because I'm trying to make sure Gabby's on the same boat, or else last thing I want to do is set it up and then fucking just blows up in her face. Because I'm trying
Well,
to assess
ask her.
where
Don't
you're
just
at right
assume.
now. Well, I'm assessing with Gabby right now because I know what Rissa's thinking. I just want to make sure with you, Gabby, that are you good with this? If we set it up, are you down to do it?
If we
When you
think
answer
that-
too, Gabby, you got to be 100% honest too. You can't like, just dip your pinky and go with the flow. You like, you have to fully be in. You feel me?
My only worry is that, because look, yes, I'm down to say, I'm sorry, I'm not fucking, like, that hard-headed, okay? I'm not gonna have the same emotions I'm having towards you guys right now. I do need a few minutes so I can, like, collect my actual thoughts before going into anything, but if this is literally going to be a thing, I'm not saying that you guys know, I know that you don't know, but my only worry is that if we go into this and then this is taken as the initiation of let's argue because she didn't, like, because she doesn't accept my apology, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck, or I say something wrong, I don't know. Then that's my only worry, is that now we caused a bigger problem when we could have just waited, let her side cool down, let us cool down, and come into it logically.
Well, we don't know if her side is gonna cool down.
I know, and that's what I just said, is I know you don't know, but that's why I'm worried about going into it. If it's literally just a, yeah, let's meet up, and then it's just fucking, who knows, what if it's guns blazing, because we meet up, and they've already decided that they want to do whatever it is they want to do because of the other shit that happened that I still don't understand what happened.
Well, at that point, if Rissa were to get mad, right? If she's still upset about the whole situation, even after Gabby apologizes, wouldn't that just be a Rissa issue at that point?
Yeah.
Well, I would think, but the fact that this is already becoming we might go to war is insane to me. And
They were
that's
saying
not-
we might go to war because she wants to shoot you.
Yeah.
If she shoots you, then we have to defend you in that
Retaliate, yeah.
situation. Yeah.
Okay. But what if we go there and she shoots me? That's why I'm worried, is that because if she's still heated, whereas tomorrow she's not going to be nearly as heated as today.
Yeah, but then you also have future in them around stirring it up
Ugh.
and take something that's so small and minuscule into something big.
Oh my god.
You don't have that right now. You have the direct
Yeah,
source.
you have more so
who has
like people
issues.
that can think clearly.
Yeah, and Riss is one of the more clear. Like, she's one of the calmer ones on that squad.
Was that the zombie? Or was that a
Yeah.
fire screech?
Yes. I'm scared.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a few minutes to yourself. I'm gonna let you just gather your thoughts and everything. I'm gonna make a call to Rissa and we'll see if we get this meeting going.
Okay, can you tell me what she says and what her, like, demeanor is about it?
And Gabby, the situation that happened earlier this week is that the besties took Royce hostage,
Oh my god.
knowing
go.
that he's Hades. Like, they don't care that we're Hades.
Oh, to add on to that, I hope you know earlier when we did a bank, we took Spunky hostage, and Spunky's a weed dealer for Besties, by the way. Just putting that out there.
All I can will deal with that.
Well, maybe, yeah, it's fine. Goodbye.
I mean, Spunky's my homie. You feel me? We took him hostage. He's my homie, but like, I don't know if it'll escalate. I don't know if he's like he told me he wasn't, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Well,
Wait, you were there?
I mean,
No, or
you
no?
didn't-
Royce was there actually. Royce was there.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be an issue because you didn't rob him while he was pushing for the besties. He just happened to be a pusher for the besties.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we didn't pull him off the block or anything like that. He was at Senior Buns.
Yeah, so I think they should be fine.